today. Maybe also to come back to my beautiful analysts that are kind of sitting like on the bench right now. Now that you see the drafts, who of those teams do you think you would give better chances?
White Knight managed to make the engage happen and Legolas isn't in position.
Oh, let's go.
It's all for naught.
Oh, Vega instantly flashes in here. Good damage. Subak is there, and the flash buys space, but not enough as Chocolate secures the kill. Subak, though, has the passive stacked up. The damage is massive as he just single-handedly trades it back to a 1-for-1. Bot lane it is, right, Venture? Just take a look at the names. That Jack Troll, Warlight. I mean, Jack Troll's been to Worlds with Vitality, and as he jumps forward, some decent amount of damage on Legolas, and they want to commit to this as well. The cleanse is used as the flash is needed as well, but it doesn't matter as the veteran Warlight takes down Legolas.
Yeah, I mean, Warlight, Jack Troll are two players who have never been worried about when they think they should go in, right? Zero hesitation there, classic from both of them. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but when it works out, they snowball entire games from it. These are two players you do not want to allow to get momentum. They do not stop going in, they do not stop the aggression. That's been Warlight's trademark, that's been Jack Troll's trademark ever since those Vitality days for him, where the whole team's defined by that. So they're going to be very happy about getting that start.
No flash on Warlight, the cleanse already used. Legolas will pick that up free of charge, really, as it's just a quick kill.
Literally, or they're not going to happen at all, right? So if the game is in a more even state, I feel like Barcelona are in that position to flip this, getting that Drake, and more or less maintaining even parity around. I think it's great for them, but they're not satisfied with just that.
Yeah, no sums on Warlight. He's pretty much a sitting duck here. Good damage back on Vega. One more auto from Jack Troll should do it. Gets it in the end. With the W, Shield shouldn't be able to walk this off as Legolas picks up another great gang. Despite losing one, Barcelona walk away chuffed to bits.
Yeah, no, I mean, they have 2 kills on that.
Venom Chris Jungler has also found himself a White Knight who's in a lot of trouble, taken down by the Noxian Guillotine. We saw it on the minimap.
And seeing that, this really puts the impetus back on getting those flanks.
Widen as well. Vasco has the flash, but their target is Jack Troll. He has it up as well as Subak. Now looks to rotate in. Chocolate doesn't have the Emperor's Divide. Good damage coming out though. Jack Troll forced to flash away. Chocolate's still alive though, and he does a whole heap of damage as Legolas claims a free kill. Subak next on the menu. The flash, little to no avail as the last bullet from the bullet time is not.
The threat of having to actually go through him is more than enough. Like Skarner having to go through him.
Oh my god, the damage on Subak is massive. The heal this time. Not enough as the bullet time easily secures
Legolas
that one.
Doesn't have to go melee to 50-50 flip plays. It's not worth saving that ultimate on Warlight for some off chance that Barcelona will mess up later. They're messing up now. You have to at least assume they're messing up now. You're never getting that. I'm trying to remember that people used to post around Reddit. He always just kept going in all the time as well.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the Twitch.
Yeah, no, for sure. They're in a ridiculously good position. Legolas is untouched here. Jack Troll, no way of getting on him. He has one ultimate.
You'd think he'd be dead, but Subak... Yeah, Subak is dead as well. The pure aura of Subak stopping the engage from Barcelona as White Knight has just found a solo kill on Vasco.
Syndra. Right, and Syndra's feeding the pain there. There are so many threats here against Syndra in a non-group scenario. Jack Troll tossing out the E again. He's just trying to find anything.
The chain of corruptions connect and they go on towards the jungler. A bit of damage on that time is absolutely nasty. As Barcelona have already picked up 2, there is more to come, but
mindset that has brought his team back, but from a deficit arguably caused by their bot lane in the first place.
You know what? I like that. A reliable AD carry is the best AD carry as he looks to pick up another kill here. Yeah. I mean, that was clear as day.
Talking about Vasco on the low mobility Syndra. Into Rel, into Azir, has to back off, has to allow access into the river for the Azir. Remember, no teleport. Actually, no, Vasco's teleport has now come up.
I mean, Jack Troll's just dead here, and it might be even more as well. Warlight, the next target, doesn't have the flash, and that's a great Emperor's Divide. Subak is kidnapped and sent to his grave. A double kill for Legolas.
Yep, Syndra makes it on time to just witness the dead, decaying corpses vanish off of the rifts. Always keep your rift clean, guys, alright? Always remember to take out the trash. Darius is spending a long time dead there, actually. Wait, why isn't he vanished? The rest have gone.
I mean, I do see a Warlight there as well. They're both chilling, holding hands, even beyond death. You might be a bit blind veteran. It happens to all of us when you get older. I don't know too much.
There you go. See, Varus vanished first. There you go.
He did. You're right. I'll give that to you. You are absolutely right. Rift Herald still on the map.
It's causing more of a deficit for Z10. Legolas is not giving them that position.
Chocolate.
We talk about him so much going through well, it's very difficult to do. You probably just give a good wombo combo again. So, lock on the hard place for Z10.
Woolite?
As Woolite discovers.
Flash used, and what? That's just Legolas goes legendary.
The future is now, old man, says Legolas.
Oh, they're getting more on the top side as well. They're getting everything here, it feels like. As Chocolate picks up a double kill. Jack Troll next on the menu, and they are eating free. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet, as it's 4 kills into Barcelona's pockets.
I mean, back to the drawing board here, and Z10 have numbers on top side kind of deal, right? Or Legolas just like straight running it through mid, because his Bet365 account needs to be refreshed. Something like that. Very early.
Ardekan is up there as well. Subak could steal this, but no, won't be able to. I think Vega is fine here.
That is the optimal play. They have to do these 50. Legolas dodged one, but cleanses
they are done
anyway.
here. They are done. This is a massive team fight, and this will just decide the game, you have to feel, as Woolite doesn't actually get kidnapped, but Legolas continues to remain.
Jack Troll's death there did actually prevent Legolas being in position to do a full wombo combo, right? By the time Legolas was out there, his team had retreated. So that was a rare good death from Jack Troll there. But, I mean, yeah, we are essentially just waiting for the inevitable Barcelona win as Z10 try to go in on any small thing that looks like it could be a viable play, because that is realistically all that there is anymore. Like, you have to assume that your opponent is messing up, which could lead to Z10 looking a little bit brief, but this is the time where the 50-50 plays must happen.
Speaking of brief, I might have seen a little bit of a fun play, a nice potential catch for Tenacity, but they have to get it over the line. Does he have the jump? No, Nuxie and Guillotine and the Q. He's playing the respect despite being so far ahead. He doesn't overstep. The solar flare flies wide, and as Cozy now looks to be caught out, as Vega will grab him right into the waiting hands of his team. No flash available, and there is no way to safety. The soul
actually probably be in it, but yeah, I mean, like, what are they gonna do? Actually contest this while 5-19 down? I mean, they're not realistically gonna do that. They have to make the plays that they see. That's a bit to try to get a catch in the jungle as they're coming out. Because honestly, if I allow them to be grouped on these objectives, I'm in a no-win position.
I think Vasco's pretty dead here. He gets shuffled right back into the waiting hands of Woolite, dead to the bullet time. This is absolute destruction from Barcelona. They are ripping zero Tenacity.
You're just gonna get destroyed, realistically, right? So, as you've seen, as Cozy is finding out right now. Least threatening.
White Knight level 16 flash available as well. Barcelona want to chase these members down and maybe desync the death timers as Woolite and Vasco just gotten back on the map. Hex flash over the wall as Whiting crashes down, and it is a crash of a game here for Tenacity. You have to feel the fight is breaking out, but you really already know the winner, don't you? Legolas continues to remain a legendary, a phrase I've said multiple times as White Knight picks up his second of the game.
Yeah, I mean, 07's in the chat, to be honest. I think Cozy did decently in the laning phase to survive the way that he was in towards White Knight, but what are the opportunities for him to have impact? He wanted to, you have to bear in mind, Zubak, Cozy, they wanted to protect a composition that was at least able to match their opponents in terms of carries, but they don't have any carries there. Right, and the enemy spread is just off the scale now. There's not really much purpose of Cozy being in this game, other than the off chance that maybe make a catch, maybe make a one-on-one, but very recently, right? But now they're doing it on a consistent basis. I think that's really cool for the organization, to be honest. And I'm glad to see.
There must be people with that. Legolas is caught. Legolas is caught here, but they don't have the damage before he takes one with them. But they've finally gotten the message shut down. This has to be it. If they can win this, they could get back in the game. But Subak already deleted. Come on, the carry they came for, but Chocolate remains untouched, and he will just rain hell upon Tenacity.
Vasco just kind of opting out of the entire fight there. I'm not entirely sure what the call was. That was clearly the do or die of the game. I think he had enough. I think he wanted to end 0-4 and not 0-5 potentially. Like, I'm not saying if Vasco had joined the fight, that the fight would have been won. It's just, it's curious to me that he was in a position to potentially be there for the rest of the fight, and he just opted out of it entirely. Because Barcelona claim the victory on the first game, Z10, they have to go back to the drawing board. They have to play next game very, very differently. If they want to play that aggressively, they want a composition more like Barcelona's and less like the one that they drafted this game.
That was a
So it's like
But where are you putting the crocodile then?
it's a crocodile top.
It's a crocodile top. And it's
Cannon.
Ashe Cannon bot lane, is it?
Ashe Cannon bot lane, yeah.
Oh my god.
That is very interesting.
gank. Not spotted yet, just barely squeaks his way out of vision. Now coming in from behind, Jacktra could be in a bit of trouble here. The flash instantly used flash match, but the Q flies wide and Woolite able to get up with the flash as well. Subak now running in the CC, connects onto wide and exhaust as well. Or ignite rather, no flash, remember, as that is the first blood secured from Zero Tenacity. They could chase for more as well as Stega, and Legolas running for the hills as it is just that one kill in the end.
They did last time on the bot lane. They want to make sure that the Z10 gets out of lane.
I think they're gonna go for it, right?
I mean, they don't know. They don't know if Zubak's there or not. They only know that their own Sejuani is topside. If Whiten landed that, though, I think they'd be
the Q
dumb not
connected.
to go in.
The bailout has been used as well. The flash forward from Barcelona. They've done it again, veteran. 2 kills this time around in the bot lane as Legolas.
He has his ultimate. Using your ultimate just to gain Starlight is completely acceptable, by the way. Just want to say that, alright? People really underrate its usage. If you don't need it for an objective, feel free to just use that thing. And both objectives are being taken right now. He has the freedom to use it to gain some more stacks. It's all good in the hood, right? You just want to have a really big ult. Like there, for example. That's not going to translate into a kill, but it will translate into good stuff. Use that for their advantage to get that wave shoved into them so they can farm a bit safely. And put their
Speaking of something, I think we have something right here. Whiten, and now the storm comes through. The damage is great, but Legolas with the payload to keep himself alive. And it's absolutely huge as Jack Troll still gets the shutdown in return. Faker comes in to steal the kill.
Yeah.
What a bit of action in the bot lane.
Yep, wave goes in then the perfect.
Doing what they wanted to do there for the Barcelona bot lane. Zero Tenacity now in even more trouble, the slicing Maelstrom. Able to get that one kill back, and pure AP as Legolas takes a lot of damage, but the bailout is there again. You have to feel a bit bad for Woolite here. That is just another bailout to secure him.
There's
Let's
no
keep our eyes on Jack Troll here. Slicing Maelstrom available. They really want this wide in. CC'd up with the Enchanted Crystal Arrow as Legolas sends him into the front line. Legolas though, down to half. We'll keep our eyes on him. He's the one with 4 kills as the flash engage from Subak is good. Where is the bailout this time? It's there, but it's not needed as Subak falls. It's White Knight in the front line who almost gets taken down. Flash forward. Cozy! It's a triple kill for Zero Tenacity as they claim 3 kills.
Cozy doing really well there. Shekelad is really wanted to be in a position to end this game before the Aurelian Soul becomes a huge factor. So right now, it feels like he is destined to be.
But let's zoom out and think of the positive, right? You came from a worse position. You were behind in gold. You got to fight, and now you have something to work with. But I think it's fine. We are highlighting that it isn't the ideal scenario that they have for themselves here. But it was certainly better than the one they have before. 3 Void Grubs, or 6 Void Grubs rather, yet again here for Zero Tenacity will also help them when/if they get the chance to push veteran. But, I mean, Legolas, 4-1, he's still very strong, he's still ahead. Chocolat though, stacking up a storm, got a kill in the fight as well before, and he's slowly but surely getting stronger. But let's go back to Legolas. We mentioned him before. Good damage here. The bailout is definitely needed as the slicing Maelstrom doesn't connect. He can't quite hit it.
Out?
And Legolas just walks it off as Vasco.
No way! When you're 2 waves away from any objectives really being up, but right now, so good showing from him overall in both these games despite
Legolas could be caught here. No cleanse available. The flash, but it's not even needed. Jack Troll instantly claimed the kill. Will the dive now continue as
Aurelian?
The certain answer is no. Jack Troll is in trouble though. Caught in the middle turret and taken down by Wyden. The big ultimate comes down from Check.
They know though that you're not in a position to win a fight with Barcelona because you don't have that big R from Shekelad. Remember?
Jack Troll. He's fine the slicing Maelstrom. But it doesn't do enough damage. He's all alone now as the engage continues for Barcelona. They've found a kill as White Knight TP's in to claim the feat to strength and the final neutral objective that they need. He might reset and make them waste more time as the tier 1 turret will not be traded as well. Zero Tenacity took the fight instead of taking the Drake, and yep, it didn't work out for them.
The theory, Shekelad has no big R. We have our ults up. We can win a fight here. Sure, I agree with all of that. Jack Troll, that doesn't mean you can kill 5 people yourself, mate. Like what? Like I don't know. I wish we had a replay so I could see what happened there.
He's in a bit of trouble here. Woolite. The slows are so massive from the sapling as well. Can they close the gap? Oh, the ultimate is coming through.
Vhagar
The
saves.
twisted advance hasn't been able to
Nice
connect,
by
and
Vhagar.
he's nicely blocked by Vhagar. Now Widen in the area as well.
no.
Handshake into the waiting hands of the Barcelona jungler. They'll trade back, but no one will die.
Yeah,
This
that's
feels a
regret
bit
that
shocking though, veteran. Z10 had this Drake in their palm with their hands before, but they would rather fight to deny those. That's the sole point, just going over to them. You're fighting for your tournament live. You're 1k ahead instead.
Oh!
It's Barcelona pulling the trigger as they want to get
No
forward.
way.
Woolite's the target,
No
and
way.
he's instantly going to get taken down. To the safety of the turret goes Subak, but they got the
Against
kill.
compositions that, you know, do still have damage. These things shouldn't happen. The game should be fairly simple for for Z10. But whenever a simple decision comes up, they manage to individually.
He's the reason they have a goal lead of just 200 gold now.
Actually,
He is
it's
single-handedly
Vhagar, right?
keeping them in the game. As Chocolate is caught. Chocolate is caught here. I don't think he has a way out. The flash has already been used. The Drake will be taken down. That's a fair point, but the Renekton, unless he's in the fight, that gold won't really be felt and given enough time.
Or unless you're into a Kalista, right? You're a point-and-click stun into a Kalista.
Speaking of point-and-click stun, someone's just been hit
Yeah,
by it. It is the Kalista. It is Legolas, who's surely dead here. No way he kites this out, survives so much damage. I do not believe it. How does he just walk out of that? It's absolutely
Cozy!
illegal unless Cozy has something to
No
say about
way!
it. But the
There you
kidnap
go.
and Flash is
There you
forced.
go.
The
There
fight
you go.
still continues as White as Barcelona re-engage. I do not understand it as White Knight will be taken down and punished for his sins. The fight though still not over. Barca
Oh
won't
my
give up
God.
without a fight, and they'll claim Woollett in
Here he
return.
comes.
They'll
Yes,
get the
W
crocodile as
reset.
well, and they'll continue
Yes,
the chase.
W reset.
They are not done, veteran. A super is
them
next
in.
on the menu. The slows come
Yes,
through, and the
again.
kill next up on the menu.
Another reset! Oh my god, man. When Aurelion Soul starts getting those resets, you know you are truly cooked. 3, 1, and 2 now. They expended so much more to kill Legolas than you would have thought they would have had to. Cozy got the job done, and you thought with that White Knight there, maybe the fight was going to turn completely in Z10's favour, but Shaco comes in late, has something else to say about it, gets those resets, absolutely vacuum cleans them up. Aurelion Soul is online.
That is a scary sentence you just said. If you are Cannon Pick has kind of thrown a wrench into their plans, but they've managed to play around it pretty well, I want to say, as they have just caught him, and they'll take him out without any worries. Woolite seems to be next. The Flash won't save you this time, buddy. As Chocolat, the Drake as well.
Now we're in a similar position to last game, particularly when you take into account the relative defense here. MF, yeah, a very strong champion who would have played around. Vasco, gonna have to burn flash if that R comes down. Woolite already has burned flash when that R comes down.
Oh, Chocolat is caught though. He
just
does
kill
have the withdrawal, so it will only be for 15 seconds, but they can't even force that. As he's only down to half HP. The Drake, the Soul, fighting or hanging in the balance. This game is hanging on by a thread. If you're Zero Tenacity, you need to win this fight. Baron up, and they have everything they could have ever wanted. The Arakan is there as well. The withdrawals, it's good. It's a good engage. This has to be it for Zero Tenacity if they want to keep their hopes of this tournament alive. The EMEA Masters hopes are falling between their hands as the kills gets picked up. The Arakan, no withdrawals.
Teleport, you do have teleport on blue here. Whiten's gonna try to hold them there. He knows if the Aesol can get in position.
One turret will get taken down. We've completely really forgotten about the Baron as the sights have been set on the other neutral objectives available. The goal lead is in their favor. It is not insurmountable, but this Drake is just getting scarier and scarier, and Woolite is just dead on sight, really. Taken down just 30% of his HP, if even that.
Oh.
The turret can't help them out as Chocolat only taken down to half. Woolite luckily survives, but the turret does
To
not.
catch Shekelad early in the fight, which is what they have been doing.
Super.
If they don't do that, Z10 are cooked.
Could be in a bit of trouble. The Phaedrus will
Yeah,
buy
right.
some space. Cozy's here as well. This could be just the final
Aurelion
fight.
on
You
top.
have to feel a Zero Tenacity. In a lot of trouble. Jack Troll caught, and they don't want to give up more than is necessary, so the support will happily go down fighting for his 8th death of the game. The Polish veteran might have gone into the grave for one final time. This Barcelona push doesn't quite yet feel final, but has the potential to be that.
No, I mean, yeah, Callista's is very slow at taking turrets. They don't really have any huge turret takers. I think this could turn into an inhib at best case scenario, but I don't think this is going to turn into an end unless they manage to make a huge catch.
Woolite, no flash. Vasco does have it. As the Tangle Roots come out, Chocolat's the target, but they can't lock onto him. Vhagar instead takes quite a bit of damage, but there comes the Starfall. The hostile takeover on top is absolutely nasty. That's 2, make it 3 as well. Jack Troll, you can do what you want, but your slicing Maelstrom's not saving anyone. 4 dead, as Zero Tenacity will be sent out of the EMEA Masters.
That was the final fight, Duckling, and my god, did that Aurelion Sol Ultimate have a level of finality to it. 6, 1, and 6. Thank god the early Legolas performance was not able to get around the utility Z10 has built to counter him, but that taking time in the mid lane, Shekolad on that Aurelion Sol against 2 low mobility. That's a very dangerous Sol when you have Renata Glask on your team, and then look to finish it. So why not? But I'm really glad that he's able to show it now, and he has consistently shown in the
Jack Troll? They're looking for Chocolat. They can't find him. He just flies away to safety. The arrow goes wide and a 3-man starfall as Woolite's down to half already. We'll take a look at what Cozy can do because he has to be the hero. Jack Troll looking for the engage, but the slicing Maelstrom does no damage. The cannon is used as Zero Tenacity out-routed to their base. And they're slowly but surely falling to pieces to be stamped on as their dead bodies simply lay barren as Barcelona turn their attention to the Baron.
Check, oh lad, actually, like, he felt blood in the water, he smelled blood in the water, he went straight for it. The minions coming into body block is the only reason 2 people didn't die in that team fight, and Shekolad had to retreat. Barcelona ending the game.
Soul on the cards for Barca. Subak caught out. They cannot afford to lose their jungler, but that's just exactly what happened. That's Soul gone. If you were holding on for a slither of hope, that might have just flown away. I mean, 40 seconds now. Can they not just charge it down mid lane, charge it down bot lane? Barcelona, they are on the steps. Might as well just start packing their bags unless they have one final ace up their sleeve, but I don't know what it could be. Yeah, there you go. He's caught Vesco. The follow-up just needs to be there. Here comes the ultimate, and it cuts through. The HP pass, one shutdown is claimed, but it's not enough. There is nothing you can do, Zero Tenacity. It's done. It's dusted. Barcelona will not be stopped tonight, as they'll go on. They'll advance to the round tomorrow, and they'll keep their hopes of top 8 alive.
19 deaths in total on that bot lane, and it's the bot lane that pivoted everything to kill the enemy bot lane that has those deaths. Barcelona, then Yubi, Legolas, 10, 3, and 15 in the game, where he was the one specifically countered. Shekolad, the veteran, coming in to be able to bring him through all of those different phases of the game. But make no mistake, the series belongs to that man in the AD carry position. The good old reliable in game 1, the potential victim in game 2, and yet still coming out on top of far more experienced opponents. Yes, a lineup full of experienced ones, but it's the inexperienced guy that's showing how strong the new blood is